Hi, you guys. This is Misty with the Oracle Evolution. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North Node, or really, if you have Virgo anywhere in your chart, the messages may resonate. My readings are timeless, so when you see them, it's because you are meant to see them. And they focus on the present and future energy, which could be just your energy. So the messages are directly for you, about you, or it could be just someone else that's in your energy field, and for some reason you need to be aware of like what's going on surrounding that other person. So it could be something like that. Be sure to check out the description box below, especially for like my contact information, but any additional information. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, please, please, please. And let's get started, Virgo. Okay, so for the pre-energy, what I'm getting is something with perception. So, and this is just based off of like my initial shuffle. We have perception here. And so basically someone either is looking at something from a new perspective, or they need to. Like someone's perception may have been faulty or off, but like if you're looking at, I'm looking at this butterfly over here, like something about whatever their perception was before, like it's changing. I'm also looking at like this green, it kind of looks like a gem right here, but I'm thinking about, like the heart chakra. So something to do with love. And what I'm getting is like, this is because some messages have been coming in from the Most High, from the universe, from some ancestors, some spirit guides, or whoever. And I think that what the person didn't see, and that would be like, if this is your person, or it could be if this is you, Virgo, whatever wasn't seen was that someone is stuck in like this mode of complacency, because that was like, at the top. So someone's like stuck in their head, stuck in like this rut, in this cycle of being complacent, just kind of moving along through life, like following, because this person is used to being a survivor, is used to just following their instincts, and it's kind of like they're just doing what they've always done. So I don't know if this is you or if this is someone in your energy. But at this time, there's this one, it says be organized. So at this time, you're being asked to organize your thoughts, or Virgo, you're like already in the process of kind of organizing your thoughts as it relates to like whatever is going on here. And either you're going to make the decision, or you're being asked to make the decision, that you be determined, like you really be focused and determined on, just looking at things from a more positive perspective, seeing the blessings that you have in your life as they stand like right now, or even like, I see her kind of looking like that side eye, and just like these bees, like even seeing new blessings that are trying to come in for you. But it's kind of like she's hesitant. So you might be, or someone might be hesitant to accept whatever this new blessing is, whether it has to do with love, which is what I'm getting again for this reading, is kind of like a love thing. But whether it's love, whether it has something to do with like a career, whether it has to do with, I don't know if you're an entrepreneur, or something just at your work or whatever. And at the top of this one, what I was kind of getting was you're being asked to, like get back in touch with nature, get back in touch with the Most High, get back in touch with your prayer and meditation. And you guys, this is just like a lot for the kind of pre. But what I'm getting is that what could have been, had you like whatever had this person in their head, it could have had something to do with, we already get that it has to do with a relationship, but on this deck here, At the bottom, there's love bombing, and there's gaslighting. So someone might have been dealing with a narcissist that has been doing, some love bombing and some gaslighting. So, like calling all the time, I love you all the time. And then, like if you have had experiences with narcissists, like that's, it's kind of like step one or, whatever. That's what they do, is the love bombing. And it's ironic that gaslighting is right underneath, because that's like another step. And they don't have to go in that order, but pretty much, then there's the gaslighting, where it's, like they're kind of taking jabs at you, taking digs at you, and like, yeah, you're awesome, but you wouldn't be anything without me. Like, yeah, you got money, but it's because of me. It's just kind of like that type of a thing, or just using your emotions against you type thing, because underneath that is miscarriage. So someone may be love bombing and gaslighting, and it has something to do with miscarriage, or something to do with money, or somebody was focusing on work or money as opposed to like, I don't know, like a serious soulmate type relationship, which is a twin flame. And so someone in this situation is walking away because underneath is competition. Like somebody's not going to deal with, like, maybe someone is placing another one in a situation where they feel like they're having to compete for love, time, attention, or something like that. At the top, gosh, I feel like I could go on with that because it kept telling the story, but I'm just gonna move to the top. At the top, what you may not see, Virgo, or whoever this is, could be for a cross watcher, but there is the rebirth of an old relationship. And what you may not have seen is that somebody in this situation, it might have seemed like they were emotionally distant, or that they were, but really it was just that they needed more time to heal. And they were focusing on self-love. So maybe someone in the situation had to cut ties, cut the cord, and just focus on themselves. I don't know how, but a Taurus might be involved in this. And after Taurus, it says only lust and chemistry in common. So, and I'm getting the feeling like that might have been like whatever with that gaslighting and that love bombing. It could have just been a relationship built off of, sex and lust. But it really, that's all it was. That's all that was to that, relationship. And what you may not have seen, or the other person may not have seen, is that they were just dealing with a toxic person. Like maybe what these people had in common, all it was, drinking, parties, sex, drugs, whatever, something like that. And again, might be, coming up with, a new perception on how things are going, and they're ready to have a heart-to-heart, conversation with someone, because this was really like a friendship that was leading into some, some more, something more serious. So I'm just going to stop with that, because that's like a lot just for like that initial energy. And that could be specific for some of you guys, for all of you guys, and it may be related to what we're about to get into with the cards, or, it may not be related whatsoever. So let's go ahead and jump into the actual cards for your reading. Okay, Virgo. So let's see, what's her initial, what do we have for Virgo? And I also think that it's interesting, because I talked about, like Virgo, you're being asked to, organize your thoughts, and there's something about like changes in your perception. And before I even pressed record, there was a song playing, and it was like, I think it was called How Do You Want It? But the majority of the song, she's like, tell me what. Yeah, she was saying, tell me what you want. I don't know. So tell me what you want. Like, that's what she was saying the whole song. So it's like somebody needs to speak up, perhaps with that heart to heart, and just say, look, this is what I want. This is what I don't want. And just call it a day. Yeah. The card that came out is confusion. So whatever this situation is, someone is confused, it's causing confusion. And oh wow, at the bottom is soulmate. So They're confused. Someone is confused about, you know, a soulmate. If someone is a soulmate, whether or not they can, at the top is recover. Like they can't tell, like, can I recover this situation or this relationship with my soulmate, or is it too late? It's something like that. Okay. What else for Virgo? Ooh. Okay, we have be nurturing. Oh. We have be motivated. And what I'm getting is like, you know, if there were like some misunderstandings, there needs to be a heart to heart. Like you guys, whoever, probably both of you, or, you know, whatever is going on in the situation, someone needs to make sure that you're still being loving and kind to yourself, and then also to the other person if another person is involved. Be motivated. If this is what you want, like you have to decide what does the heart want. I'm looking at this. You know, what does the heart want? Are you motivated to make this relationship like that's the person that you know is for you, the person that you know that you want to be with? Then you need to show that. Like you need to show that you're motivated to be with that person, or let them go. And then we have be a good listener. So I know like everybody wants to be heard. But also keep in mind that for everyone to be heard, everyone has to listen. Like you can't just, you know, okay, well, I want to be heard, listen to me, but then you're not listening to the other person. Like that's, if you're going to have a heart to heart, you know, going to that heart to heart, if the heart to heart conversation needs to be had, like you both have to be loving and kind and motivated to work it out. And you both have to be good listeners to clear up any type of confusion that's been going on. Okay. So let's see what else we have. What's been going on with Virgo? Engagements at the bottom. I don't know if somebody wants to be engaged or is planning to be engaged or something. Confusion. So, oh, here we go. Broke. Somebody is broke, feels like they're broke. And at the bottom was unconditional love. And so I feel like, you know, it doesn't matter like this, whatever this relationship is, if it's a soulmate relationship or something, then, you know, I don't think the other person really cares, or, you know, you shouldn't care. I don't know. Like that's, money comes and goes. I don't think it's that hard to fix that. So there is, the next one is admire from overseas. So someone has some type of admirer from overseas. So it's either you, Virgo, or it's your person. Or it could be just someone else. Who knows? Ooh, jeez. Man. Let's see. Oh, wow. I saw this card earlier, like when I was going through like the pre-energy, like I was saying, oh, I could keep going, but I just stopped because I saw what was coming up was this one. So I don't know if somebody, you know, had something going on where they had some voodoo going on in the background, because they saw that you found like your, you know, remember soulmate was at the bottom there. So someone saw that you actually found your true soulmate, and that it was the person that you truly were equally yoked with. So that's the person that you were supposed to be with. And so some type of magic or voodoo or something was performed so that either you wasted the other person's time, the other person felt like their time was wasted, the other person wasted your time, or you felt like it was a waste of time, like, you know, the whole relationship was a waste of time. At the bottom is siblings. So I don't know if there's a sibling that was involved in this. And then it has competition. And they were just like wanting you to walk away, because walking away is at the bottom. And again, at the top, it says need more time to heal. And then it has emotionally distant and focused on self-love. Wow. Okay. So let's keep going for Virgo. Okay, so we have Libra. I don't know if there was a Libra involved. That was like an aunt or something like that. Maybe the aunt was like giving advice, you know, and saying, you know, or like your person is a Libra. Somebody is involved, might be a Libra. But, you know, like they were causing confusion by saying, well, you know what, you're too broke to be in a relationship. Or like, look at your person. Like, you know, look how they live. They're broke. So, you know, it was just more for you to be in your head about, make you indecisive. Okay, what else for Virgo? Oh, man, it's just like things keep falling. Okay, I get a no for picking those up off the floor, so. It was a big stack anyway. Okay, what else for Virgo? What's going on with Virgo? Okay, happy. Oh, sorry. Happy, and then we have false twin, and then no, and secret admirer. So it could be that you were happy with whoever this person is. Like perhaps you had met up with a soulmate or something and you were happy with this person, but then along comes a false twin to say, no, that's not your person. I'm really your person. But they're really just a secret admirer who, you know, like they kind of plotted, schemed to, you know, get the other person out of the picture. That's kind of what I'm feeling like from that. And then at the bottom, it has Sagittarius. So that person who was the false twin could have been, you know, a Sagittarius. And they were hoping for an engagement. They were hoping to get married to you. So that's why they did, you know, if they were saying something like, you know, like, oh no, that person's crazy, that person is this, it's, you know, they just wanted to get them out of the picture. Okay, what else for Virgo? Those wanted to come out. It was like guarded and a couple more. So whatever that person was telling you was causing you to be guarded against, you know, like your actual person. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so there was some type of poor communication that made either you feel like that person just wasn't into you, or some type of poor communication that caused that other person to feel like you just weren't that into them. Or like you had some other people, you know, like there's the aunt, you know, I talked about the twin flame, the false twin thing, the voodoo, you know, whatever, whoever these other people that were causing confusion, perhaps they were communicating with you to say like, yeah, that person isn't even really into you. They're just with you because of this, this, and that. Right? Because they saw that you had some new passionate connection, and they wanted you to stay guarded against that person for whatever reason. They were acting as third parties. And you guys remember, a third party, it doesn't have to be another woman. A third party in a relationship, it can be, you know, like the other woman, the side piece, or whatever you want to call them. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. A so-called friend. It can be like your job can be a third party. So it doesn't even have to be that. And underneath that with a third party is poly relationship. So somebody was like hoping, like they were okay with it being a poly relationship. But I'm kind of feeling like, but they felt like they should be like, you know, number one. Yeah. And whoever these people are, like their love for you, what you don't see, what you didn't see, Virgo, is that their love, like their love for you, the people that were interfering, their love for you is conditional. And they were giving you red flags that you were ignoring. They had like there's hidden feelings. So it's like either you felt like you needed to hide feelings for your soulmate or twin flame or whatever you resonate with, or these people had secret feelings, or I'm hearing like hidden agendas for you specifically. Yeah. Okay, so let me keep going because we're doing one more little. What else? Oh gosh, we're not doing that many. Come on, Virgo. Marriage tried to pop out. Yeah, here, new passionate connection just came on out. So, you know, we have broke, Libra with aunt, and new passionate connection. So, somebody was struggling with some money, and the confusion is like, you know, somebody was struggling with finances, and so an aunt or some Libra or something like that decided to step in and cause some, you know, confusion with this new passionate connection. Yeah. Somebody has like an admirer from overseas that, you know, you might feel like, oh, they're going to make you really happy, but and they're a secret admirer, but it's really not the person for you. Like it's kind of like you already know who your person is, and this person is just a false twin, or, you know, somebody pretending to be, you know, like, I don't know. Somebody was messing around with some voodoo that was causing you and your soulmate, or, you know, whoever, to waste time, like time that you should be together. They've wasted that time and caused confusion by you guys, you know, having poor communication and feeling like, you know, the other person didn't, you know, like one person didn't love the other person, but and to cause you to not see that you guys really are equally yoked. Okay, hold on really quick. Let me go and okay, so what I'm getting is like, you know, maybe there were like some type of, you know, people just trying to delay whatever you had going on. Like, you know, maybe some interruptions or something like that. And, you know, it was just some type of secret that they had going on that maybe you weren't even aware of, to keep you from that, you know, new connection. Yeah, what tried to pop out was unexpected breakup. So if you know that you're an equally yoked, tried to pop out. What was that? No. Oh, I lost it. But whatever that was, it's like if you knew that the person you were dealing with was like your, you know, soulmate. I don't know. I'm feeling confused. Like that just caused some confusion for some reason. So, and that confusion like was preventing you from moving forward, progressing. It was stopping you from making, you know, your relationship from progressing. Might have like some type of a Pisces maybe involved with some of this. Maybe a Pisces or someone is watching you on social media, or you're watching someone on social media. Somebody wants this healthy, happy relationship. One of you is over emotional, or, you know, one person thinks that the other one is over emotional or something like that. And at the top, it says, you know, that there was some gaslighting going on, and maybe that's why, like, if family and friends were involved and they were gaslighting your person or gaslighting you about your person, then that's what's going to cause those delays. It says right person but the wrong time, and then that this, you know, ideal destined partner. Okay, so let's try to get one more, and then we're going to move on to the last deck, and we're going to be done. Let's speed it up. Okay, so we got two that popped out. Oh gosh. It says surprise engagement and pregnant. So I'm kind of feeling like somebody's going to be surprised. One of you is going to be surprised about an engagement, like, that somebody's going to pop the question or wants to pop the question. And then the other with pregnant, I'm getting that someone that, wow, yeah, that one of you or both of you is going to be surprised by a pregnancy. That, someone's pregnant. It could be like your soulmate or something like that. And maybe you guys are going to be shocked to find out that that person is pregnant. The other thing would be, like a surprise engagement. And somebody is pregnant, but it's not, let's say it's not your person, but, surprise, they were hoping that there would be an engagement. So they decided to say, like, you're going to be you're going to be a daddy or something like that. But really you're supposed to run. This is funny because this came out in another one and almost like this kind of same order. Run, because it's a karmic relationship. And you're supposed to focus on loving yourself. So at the top, somebody was unwilling to commit due to, a bunch of gossip, hurtful words going on about, either you or about your partner, that really were just a bunch of lies and deception. And somebody's going to have some new love coming in pretty soon. Here it says Taurus, jealousy. So there might have been a Taurus symbol. I think we had talked about Taurus before. Taurus, there might have been some jealousy. There was an abortion that you're going to find out about. Like maybe you didn't know. Or there's a message that's coming in from a Cancer to a Cancer. Something about an Aquarius or something like that. Somebody is, might still just be focused on work or money. Could be, you, Virgo, or maybe another Virgo that is in your energy. And then just a couple more. We have sibling with breakup spell and Capricorn. And but someone wants a second chance. So it's a lot going on for you. So let's just go ahead and wrap this up. Final cards for Virgo. And that's funny. It was kind of very similar to that pre-energy for you, so that's just kind of what it is. Guidance from Spirit, and that came out in reverse. And, all of these cards are upright, you guys. So I'm going to leave that in the reverse. It says Spirit is communicating support, awareness above your head. And so I don't know if you, Virgo, or your person or these people involved, like, you're getting guidance from the Most High. You're getting, messages about what you're supposed to be doing. And you're just still confused and indecisive and, not listening is all I can, be a good listener. Be a good listener right there. Like you're just not listening. Or you're not being, you're not motivated to listen to those messages, but you're really being called and asked to turn the page. Like it feels like I'm hearing another sad love song. Like you're stuck in the same old story, same old book, same old story. Like it's kind of like you're reading the same old chapter or the same old page over and over and over again, because you are not wanting to move on from your past, whether it's a past of all of these people involved in your situation, a past of like, just the environment that you're used to, the past of like, the type of relationships and situationships that you're used to. And maybe you have a fear of moving on. You're not sure if you want to move on from that life or if you want a new life, if you want to step into the unknown and take your chance on, like, because maybe you want to be sure, you want to know, like, okay, well, if I take this, the Most High, if I take this blessing, I want to know exactly what it's going to look like and what it's going to be. No, you have to step out on faith. You have to be willing to take that journey. You're not going to get every little detail. Yeah, you're going to get some signs and synchronicities and things like that, but you're not going to get like, no one's going to just give you like, here's the whole book and, you know, just read it and then you decide. No, you have to step out on faith. You have a lot trying to come out. So cross the great waters, a big undertaking. It's time for you to take action. Take action towards these new possibilities. Again, that's just like turn the page. Choose peace. Let all of this foolishness go. Let it go. Like someone, this soulmate is your sacred space. This person that you're supposed to be with, like I'm looking at this little cottage, you know, like this is your home. This is your, and I'm looking at the, you know, musical notes or, you know, whatever, like this is where you're supposed to be. Looking at these butterflies, like it's time for you to have change. You guys are supposed to be making beautiful music together. That's what I'm hearing. But it's going to require that one of you or both of you or, you know, whatever, like there might be some forgiveness, like break the chains and forgive yourselves, break the chains and forgive one another. Okay, and darn it, I just wanted one more, but let's just do this real quick and then we're done. Yeah, journeying again. You know, you're being asked to, what do we talk about in the pre information about, you know, seeking out new perspectives. That's what you're being asked to do. Look at this from a new perspective. Like, you know, take it says take a trip, take another path, take the road less traveled. Stop sticking to the same old, because you're going to keep getting the same old, unless that's what you like. Boundaries. You have to detach from whatever this drama is. This one keeps coming out. I think it's come out in every reading so far, but it's saying detach from the drama and know when to say no. Surrender. Trust in the divine. Trust in the Most High. Let go, like we talked about, like you want to know, like, okay, well, if I take this blessing, what am I going to get? No, it doesn't work like that. You just need to say yes, trust, and then release the outcome, because that's part of the journey. That's part of enjoying life. And once you do that, once you say yes to life, say yes to, you know, whatever your soulmate or this new path, that's when the real healing begins. That's what I'm getting. That's when the real healing begins. So, and it's physical, emotional, and ancestral healing. And what I'm feeling for this one for you, Virgo, is that it's about breaking generational curses, or really they're just generational patterns. That's what this is about. Oh, wow. Like you really need to surrender. And that one flew. But that's what it's about. But you got to surrender. You have to be patient with yourself, but you also have to be patient with the other person, because you guys both may have needed some healing, but you're being also asked to just self-reflect. You need to accept. It says honestly assess and acceptance. So what I'm getting is you need to honestly assess, like, what path do you want to take? Make up your mind, be decisive. And let it be what it is, because perhaps your soulmate is the one who has this new admirer. Who knows? And if your soulmate has new love coming in and a new admirer coming in, release them. Let them go if you're not sure about being in the relationship. And if you are sure about being in the relationship, then you need to surrender to all of that other foolishness and let go of that drama. And you need to have that, you need to go towards that person and let all that other stuff go. You need to accept whatever decision it is that you decide to do and make some type of progress. Because you might just be still in the same old rut, and your relationships are in the same old ruts that, is what you're used to. So anyways, I've been blabbering on and on and on. Your reading is at 34 minutes. Oh my goodness. So we're going to leave it right there, Virgo, but thank you so much for watching. Again, this is Misty with the Oracle Evolution. If you hadn't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if you liked it, if you loved it. And you know what? Even if you didn't. I love you so much. Thank you, and have a fantabulous day. Bye now.